Alright, going back to another episode of Fly High Production. Live. Hey, so check this out. I had to speak on this. This is to my hometown. And love y'all. I got that echo on. Got that. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Oh man, I'm just rapping. Ain't nobody told me nothing. Like I was saying, we got Rashad Jamal on the board tonight, y'all. We got some missing kids out here. I ain't saying he did it. All I'm saying is I'm bringing the news to you so we could probably get some clues from it. We need to get these kids back home, these missing people back home. And like I say, I ain't saying Rashad Jamal is behind all this. The news is pointing the fingers. The media is pointing their finger at him, which made me do my research, right? What is this Jamal guy on? Now, let me kind of bring y'all up to speed on what I know anyway. A man is currently serving time, 18 years, for, how can I say this where YouTube don't get on my head? It was minors involved. We'll just say that. The accusations behind it. It's concerning minors. And like I say, he doing 18 years. I don't know how far he is into his sentence or whatnot. But I said, let me do my homework because I know how the media gets. They'll tell you anything and, expect for you to believe it. But I ran across this video here of Jamal and part of my research. So I'm gonna try to bring it to you chronologically. But let's go.
Nigga, you think, like I was saying with 50, this nigga had weight. They painted and gave 50 Cent a whole life story, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Told you he got shot 9 times. You really believe 50 Cent got shot 9 times? I did, but right now, we all did. He had us all fooled. And that's how he made all his money. And shout out to 50. We're not knocking him. He sold out and he got his money off of that. That's cool. I'm not knocking that. But I'm just saying, we talking about X and we're talking about the industry, how it works and why he was sacrificed right now. All right? So I'm making my point. Nigga, 50 Cent, they lied. They had us thinking 50 Cent got shot 9 times, nigga. He came out, he got shot 9 times. That was the whole thing. He had the little dimple in his jaw. He was buff as hell, cut the fuck up. You not knowing they had the nigga working out for a year straight. You know what I'm saying? Because that was part of the marketing scheme from his label. We didn't know that. So when 50 came out, his music was hard, nigga. Get Rich or Die Trying was a classic. But why did we like it? Because we believed him. He really looked like that, didn't he? He was buff, cut. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Manny, man, he had that voice, had that little draw, had the dimple. Manny, man, wish death upon me. Blood in my eye, dog, and I can't see. I'm trying to be what I'm destined to be. Niggas trying to take my life away. I put a hope. Nigga, not only was the hook and the song hard, but what made the video hard? Because we believed that he got shot 9 times. Nigga, you throw in the fact he never got shot 9 times, it ruins the whole song, nigga. You be like, okay, the song's hot. It's good songwriting, but the whole realistic element that made it sell back then is completely gone. We are waking up. So you got to understand this industry. This shit is motherfucking. And then what 50 do? He got all his money. He dropped 1 classic album, and fucking The Massacre only sold off the momentum from the first album. Because I bought both albums, nigga. The Massacre was trash other than a couple songs. Get Rich was classic, nigga. All right? I like the fucking, the soundtrack better than the fucking Massacre. That motherfucking, that shit with that, when he came out the movie with that nigga, you was a window shopper. Mad at me. I think I know why. Right? That shit was hot.
That's me over here tripping, y'all, pushing buttons and shit. Yeah, but this the guy that they pointing the finger at. That's behind the missing bodies, and he currently
We know Piggy Bank, all that shit.
incarcerated
Yeah, shit.
right
What
now.
I'm saying is, peep the bigger picture, y'all. The industry paints this illusion, reflections. Stay with me. They paint this illusion and we be believing it. We be believing it. And then what happened after 50 made his money, right? What'd he do? Next thing you know, he in a business suit. When we see him again, he in a suit. We like that. We ain't seen him for some years. He be like put out a song here and there and talk some shit on social media. But like next thing you know, he in a suit. Like how you go from gangster 50 Cent? Like if you really remember who 50 was when he came out and look at 50 now, that's two totally different people. Now, of course, as you get older, you're maturing. Yes, but no, that was a whole gimmick though. You see what I'm saying? That was a gimmick. All right. A lot of these rappers and these entertainers that this shit be built off gimmicks. Okay. So when X realized, right? When DMX started realizing in 99, 2000, like, damn, I actually put my name on some paperwork and now I'm a part of something that's not right. DMX was seeing the blood sacrifice. He was happening to go to the mansions and drink the blood. He wasn't trying to keep dibbling and dabbling in that shit, right? So X started waking people up. He started exposing the industry. You think I'm lying? Hey, look, right now the media wants you to believe that DMX overdosed off drugs because they built his character up over so many years to look like a fucking drug addict. And it's sad, and I'm not gonna let him go out like that. See, you're not on my watch. I mean, not on my watch. You know what I'm saying? I can't let them just throw that in the media and just let it just soak. That's why we live right now. Like we just ain't gonna throw that out there. Like even after he transcended, they still want to tear him down. That's how you know they was mad at him. Look at how they labeling that shit. They not even letting that man rest in peace. They're not even being like, hey man, he was a legend. Rest in peace. He passed. Man, every fucking article is he was a legend, but he passed away. He had troublesome times. He was troubled crack addict. Like they made, like that completely ruins his whole legacy. What is you talking about? Like, nigga, that completely, you ain't even got to put that on there. We all know what he did. So what the fuck? Like, we know that he got high before too. You see what I'm saying? We know. But if you're going to put that on there, let the people know that, yeah, well, we drugged him after 2002, laced his weed and drugged him again and got him back on that shit because we want to keep him quiet. Why they want to keep him quiet? Let's find out. This is why they want to keep him quiet. This 11 years ago. Let's listen. Let's really.
Let's see what Rashad's talking about. Let's do our homework. I had an idea. As a matter of fact, I knew exactly what he was talking about when he was saying it, but when you don't have the hardcore evidence, no face, no case. But this is the video that allegedly is the reason why they took out DMX. They, whomever they are. But check this out.
I'm bringing to the stage my man from Yonkers, New York, DMX. Yeah. Yeah. That's what's up. I appreciate it. What I'm going to speak on is the thing that's on my mind the most. know what I'm saying? The thing that we all got to deal with every day, but don't really know. The industry.
How they gonna do it like that?
No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life. Good, real food is simple. It looks like food.
Video.
It smells.
The industry. Man, it's not the same. Doesn't have to do with talent. It's about playing the game. The industry. Real niggas is dying to get in. The industry. Just to find they don't fit in. The industry ain't what it used to be. The industry is trying to control the way you MC. They want you to dress like this and talk like that. But I'm going dress like this and talk with the bat. The industry. Got your word? Meaning nothing. The industry. Fuck what you heard because he's bluffing. The industry. Money, bitches, hate. But I dare you to try to take a fucking thing off my plate. The industry like, wait. But in the streets, we like, get him. 17 up in that thing. Catch him sleeping and hit him. The industry. If you ain't got a strong mind, the industry will break you down. It's a matter of time. The industry, vultures with nothing to feast on. See me? I'm getting my beast on. The industry, stay in the dirt, play in the dirt, test the wrong one in the industry and you will get hurt. I'm not an industry artist. I'm an artist in the industry. So I do what the fuck I want because nobody can finish me. The industry, wanted, dead or alive, new artists to sell their souls in the way they survive. The industry don't give a fuck about you, but the industry couldn't make a dime without you. The industry, I'm sick of this industry shit. The industry playing them like a industry bitch. They tried to finish me quick, but I am long, so I stand strong. Fuck a beat. Listen to the words in the damn song. I only know how to speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? So I got a little short joint I'm gonna hit you with. You know what I'm saying? And it basically reflects on my relationship with the industry. This is what it is. Often my words fall on deaf ears. Motherfuckers be listening but don't hear. Talking to a nigga, he be sitting right here. I be like, where you going? Nigga be like, yeah. Thank you.
So that's what Rashad Jamal is referring to when he was referring talking about DMX and the industry. But we're gonna move on down the line because we can't just take that little bit of footage and make judgment off that, right? I'm gonna say this too. Rashad Jamal got a big following, right? We all know they assassinate the greats. Now I'm playing devil advocate here. That's all. You know, cause in jail ain't nobody guilty. Everybody innocent. And nobody do it. You know. But there's some cases in there that just might that might be the case. We didn't seen them. We just seen the guy. I brought y'all a video. What, about a month ago? Guy just released from the penitentiary. I think got 12 years of being incarcerated, falsely accused. But at the same time, we got some missing people out here. And that's the story I'm trying to get to. Like, they pointed the finger at Rashad, right? So of course, you know, I gotta do my own little investigations and see what's really going on. Y'all, I know y'all asked me like, what you talking about, Mr. Follow Up? I'm not following you right now. All right, well, check this out then.
Has some area police investigating the disappearance of 4 adults and 2 children. The North County residents have not been seen since August.
Now, police say they're members of a cult. First Alert 4's Russell Kinsall investigating tonight. Russell.
Well, Gone Without a Trace pretty much sums this up. Relatives acknowledge the missing adults have the right to choose to go off the grid, but relatives want to know they're okay. And the more that's learned about the cult leader they're following, the more the concern grows.
They would come out and sit in the grass, just for no reason, sitting in the grass.
She's talking about the cult members who lived on her street in Berkley, and she asked us not to use her name. She says the 4 adults and 2 toddlers were friendly neighbors, then disappeared in August. One of the adults who's missing is 25-year-old Michaela Wickerson, along with her 3-year-old daughter, Malaya. The mother and grandmother of the 2 believes her daughter might be suffering from depression.
This is very unusual. She doesn't usually do things like that. She's very family oriented. And so for her to cut off everybody, quit her job, leave all of her belongings behind is not the norm.
Wickerson's St. Louis cousin, who's also named Michaela and 25 as well, remains missing, along with Naaman Williams and Jareel German and her 3-year-old son, Ashton Mitchell, who are all from Mississippi. It's believed they're following the so-called online prophet Rashad Jamal, who mixes polygamy, mythology, and cosmic beliefs into his cult, and was recently convicted of child molestation and sent to prison in Georgia. The group of followers was last seen at this Quality Inn in Florissant in August.
I just want to know that they're safe. If she chooses to stay, away or off the grid, just let us know that you're safe.
Neighbors say cult members were seen sitting outside in the grass with their hands up, also hugging trees in the yard, planting pennies, and standing outside in the rain. According to one neighbor, naked.
He saw him in the backyard nude.
I would love if anyone has seen them or know any information to contact the police, the news department, or myself.
So Berkeley police say members of this cult usually disconnect from family. They go to great lengths to live off the grid. Now, it's estimated there are thousands of followers across the country, but only a couple of documented cases of violence involving members. Russell Kinsall.
Now, as a cult leader, well, you could be very powerful with just your words. And again, like I say, from what I'm understanding, Rashad's he's still running a YouTube channel from jail. And the man following is up there. And I guess it's because you know how YouTube is. You pull one video up and they gonna suggest every time you open up YouTube. But I ran across a lot of Rashad Jamal supporters. And it had me just digging at that point, Are these people just that brainwashed? Now, from what they was the way they explaining it to us, like standing outside naked, we all gonna say it's something mentally wrong with you at that point. Just because of what you gonna be facing or dealing with because of going out there being naked. Now the police being called on you. You got the kids out there, so child services being involved. But hold up, man. There you go. That's the one I'm looking for. Again, just a little more insight on Rashad. You know, flipping that coin over the other side. I ain't too quick to convict nobody. First of all, you know, I don't want to be the judge nor the jury. But the way the supporters was popping up on YouTube, heard it just had me thinking. But check this out, her. Listen to my guy, her. Like, he talk fast, he talk with intelligence, so it'll make you feel like, because the picture that's been painted, he crazy and yada yada yada, allegedly. So in your mind, the first thing, without even listening to him, that's probably what you're gonna say, because he a little irrational. Now, if he calm down a little bit and slow down and speak to the people, they may hear him a little bit better. Somebody's hearing him though, cause he got a following, and he in jail. He just had from jail. Oh man, I must have love y'all. Let me see something out. Yeah, let me move on. That's not what I'm gonna go back and find that, but the part I want to show. But for right now, we gonna move on. And this a former cult member here that like I say, like I was telling you, man got supporters. And he done made the news. See what they talking about.
Yeah, Jennifer, you know, after 3 years of knowing each other, Velvet Marquez.
Oh, they doing us in with these commercials tonight.
Velvet Marquez tells me Eligio Bishop forced her to marry him. Why? She says that he'd tell her that she'd then be forced to bail him out of jail if anything were to happen to him. And of course, today, something quite opposite is happening. She's telling us her side of the story.
I feel that now looking back, I feel that I fell in love with an idea because he pretended to be someone that he wasn't.
Behind this smiling face, Velvet Marquez faced her hardest years next to Eligio Bishop.
He literally
Hey,
held
man,
me
Velvet,
hostage. He took all of my identification,
it's a whole
my
nother
passport,
story, y'all.
my birth certificate.
As I was telling y'all, he was saying there was 6 people missing. We heard the woman say that she seen some people outside, standing outside in Berkley, Missouri, sitting in the grass with their hands up. And another said that they seen them seen them out in the backyard naked in the rain. Now that's the part I got a problem with. I got a problem with the whole thing, like the whole disconnection from your family. We all know you trying to control somebody mentally at that point, and you don't want the family to intervene. Let them know how stupid they being, allegedly. Let's see what the news talking about.
All right, in Missouri tonight, police are investigating the mysterious disappearance of 6 people. All of them vanished without a trace from a home they shared in St. Louis. They also shared, the 6 people, a connection to this man, Rashad Jamal, a self-proclaimed prophet and rapper who runs an online religious group with thousands of followers on social media. Jamal is the creator of the University of Cosmic Intelligence, which, according to its website, is geared towards enlightening and illuminating the minds of carbonated beings. Well, we're all for enlightenment and illumination here, but here's the first red flag. Jamal is also a convicted child molester, currently serving an 18-year prison sentence. All of this is creating a living nightmare for the friends and families of the 6 people who vanished with no word or warning. Joining us now with more on the troubling story is News Nation correspondent Nancy Liu. Nancy, what are we learning about these people?
Well, Elizabeth, the missing include 2 young children, just 2 and 3 years old. They're among half a dozen cult members who haven't been seen since August. And the cult leader at the heart of all of this is still influencing massive amounts of followers all over the country from a Georgia prison.
Peace to the gods and goddesses of Planet Kai. The doors are open. Welcome to Class Reflection.
He's a self-proclaimed prophet named Rashad Jamal, and his online University of Cosmic Intelligence has tens of thousands of followers across social media. Among his hot topics, Afrocentrism and polygamy. His teachings include NBA players are synthetic robots, weather is controlled by the government, you can enter Africa through the Grand Canyon in Arizona, and birds are not real.
Peace, meaning positive energy, always creates elevation.
The influence of Rashad Jamal White remains massive, even though he's behind bars in Georgia, where he's serving 18 years for child molestation, while police in Georgia search for 6 followers who were last seen in the St. Louis area 5 months ago.
I would have never imagined that. I don't know where my daughter and granddaughter are right now.
The missing include loved ones of Cartisha Morgan, who claims the cult manipulated her daughter to cut off contact, quit her job, and max out her credit cards back in March. Morgan alerted local police.
I was trying to let them know that something was not right.
Everything's on the internet now, so why not have a cult on the internet?
Since launching an investigation, police have heard about strange happenings at the home of the members before they disappeared.
Neighbors reported seeing these people outside daily, worshiping the sun. If it was raining, they would come outside naked and run around the yard, run around the front yard, run around the backyard. They were digging up things in the yard.
If you ever learn something from me, I don't need no money from you, nothing. All I'm asking that y'all spread the word about what's going on.
Through lectures and rap videos, Rashad Jamal is known to tell followers they are sovereign beings who are not subject to U.S. laws. He also encourages living off the grid.
See, they see legs and thighs, but me, I see behind those eyes. And you in this verse because the universe has us aligned.
Multiple crimes are linked to followers of Rashad Jamal, including a case of murder in Alabama. Jamal claims he's jailed due to fabricated accusations by oppressors against his work to expose the lies in a satanic kingdom. Elizabeth.
Hold up, Scribe. We got more. We ain't done with Jamal. We ain't done with this case. Because we ain't going to just let them pin this on Jamal. Because if I'm understanding that right, they trying to say they trying to charge him with an M, and he locked up. Well, that's possible. You know, if you send the word, you just as guilty in the court of law anyway. All right, now check this out. This is you. This is him on. This is one of the candid moments of Jamal.
Hey, shit, don't you a happy Don't serve me shit. They think your ass over here to be a happy turn me down. I ain't trying to hear shit. I ain't just like fuck up. Why they have got a black person say something? I'm trying to you a happy one. What ass you believe? Because you can't stop. I'm a soul spirit. You not open shit. You a happy. You a happy person. Because I'm speaking the truth, you're speaking up flesh. Fuck out of here. You're speaking up for public. Mark Jeffrey Jackson ass bitch. You're speaking up for public. I'm on public's ass, and they see you. Because he can't take the truth. Like I said, I'm touching you, boy. Knock your ass out. I'm touching you. That's wrong now. Motherfuckers scared of police. Ain't nobody scared of police. They got guns, we got guns. It's all fucking land like I said. Come here acting like you fuck. You a fucking racist ass white motherfucker. They cannot relate to our struggle. None of you white motherfuckers can relate to our struggle. Y'all can't relate to our struggle as black people.
Doing what's wrong, right?
All right, man, y'all took months. We gotta come here and pay the child. They in the middle of house. Here, take up for them. Y'all got 30 days. 30 days. So, right, the black people rise the back up, nigga.
Shout out to Atlanta Uncensored. Now you can see the concern, right? Now, if you late to the party, like I told you before, this the guy that they saying is allegedly behind these missing people that was last seen in St. Louis. Now, if you know anybody, if you've seen these people, they family concerned about them. And if they family been looking at these videos of Jamal, like I've been looking at these videos of Jamal, you can see why. Again, I'm not saying the man is guilty, but it's some innocent people involved here. Not this is the last. Now this came in like a week ago, and they come from Mississippi, but they were seen in St. Louis. Let's go. I'm keep it moving. And evidently, the family was never found. This is another young lady with her child. So it looks like his MO is these young women that with these kids That's the problem I got with this brother here. Yeah, of course at the stage where you start having kids and all this, by society you grown, but have you really mentally grown? From the looks of it and from thinking back on in time, I think not. But again, like I say, this is another missing young lady and her child. Let's help get these people back home, y'all.
Information tonight about a mother and daughter who disappeared last summer. In August, Michaela Wickerson and her daughter, 3-year-old daughter, Malaya, were reported missing. Police now say the mother-daughter
Is that a commercial?
daughter duo are just 2 of a few reported people missing after becoming part of a spiritual cult. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. 5 on your side's Diamond Palmer talked with family members today, and Diamond has new details on the months-long search for their loved ones.
Ann and Mike, that's right. Michaela Wickerson's mother believes her daughter may have been struggling with mental illness at the time she disappeared. She's one of 4 adults and 2 children who were last seen 6 months ago in North St. Louis County.
Cartisha Morgan is pleading for someone to come forward with information about her daughter, Michaela Wickerson. Berkley police say Wickerson is one of 6 people who were influenced by a cult leader and disappeared from North St. Louis County in August of 2023. Morgan says her daughter stopped working, stopped all communication, and abruptly moved out to this home on Graham Lane. She believes her daughter is dealing with a severe mental illness.
That she was probably suffering from postpartum depression. And these people online, and they just preyed on her weakness.
Among those missing are Wickerson, her 3-year-old daughter Malaya, and 4 others, Jeriel German and her son Ashton Mitchell, and adults Naaman Williams and Michaela Thompson. Berkley police believe they are following the teachings of a man named Rashad Jamal. Among other things, they say he taught totally disconnecting from family, practicing polygamy, and meditating nude. Carrie Roberts is a neighbor and witnessed that nude meditation. She told me she knew Michaela Wickerson.
From beginning to then, it was totally different. She cut all her hair off. She started growing dreads, and her baby used to come play in the yard with my nephew. And all of a sudden, she stopped letting the baby come over here.
Meanwhile, Morgan is pleading that her daughter and the others just let family know they're okay.
I know that people have many different opinions of this, but if it was their family member, everybody wants to know that their family member is well. If she chooses to still stay out, I just would like to know that her and my granddaughter are safe. That's all. If she can just contact us and let us know.
The Berkley Police Department would not conduct interviews today, but they did confirm to us the alleged cult leader Rashad Jamal is facing criminal charges in Georgia. Anyone with information is urged to call the Berkley Police Department.
Don't sound like they gonna ever let Jamal out of jail. He's still getting hit with charges while he locked up. What's more importantly, though, his family needs to be, these people need to be brought back home. And right now, it's not looking too good because the last place they were saying, we gonna keep hope alive, of course. But the last place they was saying, they apparently cut out of there. So they know the people on to them. But we gonna keep our ears and eyes open. And if y'all know anything, contact these people's family or the authorities. Mr. Follow Up. Fly High Productions. Salute. I'm out. Appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with your boy tonight. Y'all still here? I'm out.
Picture me rolling in my 500 Benz. I got no love for